Hello there guys and welcome to my first Grand Cross video. I've recently started playing this game because I was a massive fan of the anime and the manga, so it was inevitable that at some stage I was going to start playing this, and I wanted to wait for Global to come out just to make things a little bit easier, save having to translate everything that comes up on the screen. So the purpose of this video is just to go over with you how I have been farming up my, let's get rid of that a second, farming up my 6-star Waters of Life and Demon's Blood, because this is one of the items that quite often I will see people saying is very difficult to get, it takes them weeks to get any, and I'm here to show you that with a little bit of setup and efficiency, you can actually get one 6-star of these a day fairly easily. So I will jump straight into the video now and show you guys what I'm talking about. So if we just head over to the tavern and then pop over to King over here where we will be doing our material exchanges with him. Click on that. So I'm focusing today on the Waters of Life because I've got two and I need one more to finish in Hansen King. And what I will do is I will go through with you now the method that I'm currently using, and then afterwards I'll go over some of the figures and just how exactly I'm financing this in the game. And just rest assured, this will be a completely free to pay option. I'm not going to expect any of you to have to go and spend any of your real life money in order to do this. So again, I will just jump in now. So as you see, if we head over to the Water of Life, what we're going to be doing, there's no way currently to farm 6 stars. Again, I didn't play JP, so I don't know if there's any way in future. But what we will be looking at today is getting these 5-star ones. And in order to get those, we are going to be purchasing the 4 stars and then converting them to 5 stars in order to make them then up to 6 stars. So if we just head over to the battle tab over here, and then what we're going to do is just head over to the boss battles here. What you want to do is go ahead and clear all 6 of these. So you want to progress through, go through each one when it loads. Come on. And then just farm through these until you initiate the death match. What I tend to do is just pick one, just go for the middle one because we're not on half stamina at the moment. And just set yourself up using the auto down the bottom. And it doesn't really matter how many you choose here because once you hit the amount that will start the death match, it will automatically stop anyway. So I usually stick it on about 6 and just go off and do some other bits and pieces for a while. So we'll just get this rolling. I'll skip ahead. You don't want to watch me just fighting through all of these until it loads. So I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay, so that one finished. That was quite quick. It only took two goes. You can see there to hit the death match, and they can take a fair few sometimes, but in my experience, it doesn't usually take too many. So once that's done, go ahead, just okay that. Let everything load again. I swear, blue stacks takes forever to load. Then once that's loaded, come on. You are going to go ahead and select the deathmatch option, which I've done. Skipped ahead for you quickly there, just so you can see that that's finished. Get your goodies at the end. And most importantly, as you can see there, you get your discount for the city that you've just saved. So the next stage you want to do is go ahead and go into that city there. So again, I feel like this is just going to be a video about waiting for things to load. So come on, finish, Hawkmama, slam, and jump in. So I'll just skip ahead a little bit again. So now, as you can see, we've got the little sale emblem over the material shop there. And when you complete a death match for a specific city and go into that city, you will get a 20% discount off the items that they have for sale. So I'm just going to head over to the shop over there. Going the wrong way for a second. And now if you go in there and you select the items, you will see that rather than 100,000, which is what they cost before, look, we've got the discount there. So these items are now on sale for us. However, if you want to make things even more efficient, go over to the donations over here. Now, if you donate 30,000 gold, you will get an additional 20%. So we'll do this, back out of there. Now, if we head back across, you will see that now we, rather than 20% discount, now have a 40% discount. So that's made those significantly cheaper. So what you will do is you will go ahead and you will buy 5 of these. That's the maximum that you can buy in any one go. Okay, brilliant. And then what we'll do, just to speed things up, I will head back to the tavern now, back over to King. I'll just do this the once for you guys. But of course, what you would do is you would repeat that for the other 5 sitters, and purchase the items from all of those and head back over to King. Okay, so now that we are back over at King, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to exchange these ones up to the higher level. So it requires 6 of the previous one to make one of the higher tier. So 6 of the 4 stars will make 1 5-star. So now comes the slightly boring part where I just go over some of the facts and the figures for you guys, just to help you understand how this is all going to shape up for you. So if you have a look at this that I've just popped up on the screen now, what you will see is, in order to make 1 6-star, you are going to need 6 5-stars or 36 4-stars. So as you'll notice from watching what we've just done there, the ones that we've purchased from the shops are 4 stars. So what we are going to need is 36 of those in order to be able to make a 6-star. Okay, so for each of the cities, you are going to need 30,000 gold in order to make your donation. So that is 180,000 gold just for the donations to get the discount to start with. And next, what you are going to need is 300,000 gold for each of the 5 books that you're buying. So for the 6 cities, that comes to 1.8 million. So that's the 300,000 times by the 6 cities that you are saving, in essence, from defeating the boss battles. And that brings the total for that to 1.98 million. And for that 1.98 million, you will get 30 4-star books. But if you look at the graphic above, what you'll notice is that you need 36 in order to make the 6-star book. So what about those odd 6 left? Well, you have 2 choices. Firstly, you could wait till the following day, and then once the stock is restocked at the shops, you can go ahead and just do the same thing that we've done now. Or alternatively, what I do in order to get this done in one day is, what you'll notice from doing your dailies each day is you will receive a few diamonds here and there. So what I do is I use 2 of those diamonds to go and refresh the stock in those shops. So I will go to one of the shops, use 1 diamond to refresh, and buy a further 5 books. So that's another 300,000 gold. I will go to a second city, use 1 more diamond to refresh, and buy 1 more book, which will be another 60,000. So that brings our grand total now to 2 diamonds and 2.34 million, or 2,340,000 gold, in order to get the full 36 to convert to the 1 6-star Waters of Life or Demon's Blood, depending on what you're leveling up or who you're leveling up. So the next thing that people might think is, 2.34 million, that's quite a lot of gold, especially for a new person. So what I'm going to quickly do now is show you what I do. I'll head over to, not onto the boss battles, sorry, I've gone to the wrong place there. We will head over to the special dungeons. Sorry, I just went to the wrong bit. And what I do is I will go on to one of the evolve sections there with the books, and go ahead just before I go to bed in the evening. If you look at the drops rate there, for the 3-star, you got a 60% drop chance. So what I will do is I will go ahead and stick that on repeat while I sleep. So in order to do that, just go down to the auto settings there, click on no restrictions, and then it will just keep going until you run out of stamina and stamina pots. leave that on overnight, and then in the morning come down and sell up all those books that we've just bought. So what I will do is, obviously I'm not going to go ahead and run this now because I'm not going to bed. It's the afternoon. But what I will quickly show you is if we go into just the item storage, find one of these 3-star books a bit further down. Scroll a bit faster, BlueStacks. Okay, so in the morning you wake up with hundreds of these, and you look, each of those sells for 3,000 gold. Now, if I leave that running overnight, I will easily get myself 2 to 3 million gold from selling all the books and the various bits. So another thing you might be thinking is, well, how do I get that much stamina? Now, if you go into the coin shop and head over to the silver, it is one silver coin for a stamina pot. So what I tend to do is, if like me, after even just after a couple of multi summons, you're usually left with a whole abundance of these silver coins. I will just stock up on these, usually about 50 or 60 of them, and there we go. On, click, click, load away, and then that should do you for the evening. Then do you all night. And then again, as I said, once you've got that and you've bought everything, you just come back over to King again, you exchange everything up, and that's how you go ahead and get yourself one 6-star Waters of Life or Demon's Blood in a single day. So, as I said at the beginning of the video, it's quite intensive in terms of how much you've got to farm, how much you've got to leave it running for. But I just wanted to show you guys that it is completely possible to farm a single one of these up in one day. So that means in 3 days' time, you will have enough to do whatever you need them to do, whether it's awakening, a 6-star. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please drop a like and subscribe, and I will make some more for you. Thank you very much. Cheers.